Hi again. All this commotion, all those tries by the Bane Denmark, they have really took a toll on my soul because it's been a struggle from the beginning to now. It means that, in effect, I've been struggling since 2009 and I'm still struggling. But what happened was that I created a complaint and sent it to the Minister of Transportation after they blacklisted me and after I got my certificates taken away by Denmark. And on 31st of January 2014, production director Michael Bohr wrote an email to all his subjects, writing that it was prohibited, it was forbidden for them to use me as a contractor. It was forbidden for them to help me with education, and he wanted them to get back to him and make a confirmation that they hadn't any work with me. If they had, they were to terminate it immediately. That's what was in that email. And for that email, I reported him to the police. And the police actually charged him with, I don't know what it's called in English, but certainly misuse of power. What has since happened is that the Minister of Transportation on 11th of February 2015, they delivered that I was correct. The email was illegal. The certifications that was annulled was illegal, and Denmark was given 5 days to correct that. But they, at the same time, had an opinion and said that we had suffered no loss from this illegal annulment, and the blacklisting. They stated that this illegal order from Michael Bohr was cancelled on the 5th, on February 2014. That is 5 days later, in a meeting where there is no subscription, there was transcription of the meeting. They forgot. So that's it. But I've found witnesses that have confirmed that more than a year after, Michael Bohr said that order once again, but from person to person, a statement. And I have two witnesses that can confirm that, but they're just ignoring that. So that's how they do it. After we got the certificates back, I'd lost some co-workers by then, so I didn't have 10 locomotive drivers left when we got it back. I only had 6. But they took 3 of them to a test and said to them that because you have not been driving for 8 months, you don't, you cannot maintain your certificates, so they're void. So you cannot drive. And that lasted until November of 2015. So it was almost 2 years without us having those licenses, the certificates, which meant that we could not do any production at all. So I sued Bane Denmark, and the lawsuit was, the trial was about to take place on the 28th of February 2016, but it didn't, because 17. I'm sorry, November 28th of February 2017. But 4 weeks before that date, the curator or the lawyer of the bankrupt company, my company, he tried to get a settlement with Bane Denmark. We had a professional accountant with specialty of creating these settlements, what was lost and so on. He had done a very nice job, and our demand for the period from 31st of January 2014 and forward was about 25 millions. But suddenly the lawyer, 4 weeks before the trial, he persuaded the state to settle the case for 201,233 kroners and 13 eures. And I was stunned. So 3 weeks before, they settled, and I could do nothing. And the thing is that they settled in a manner where the state said that that was the only amount that could be documented. That is debunked.